All right, dude. We got our Saturday picks are in. Now we got Sunday divisional rounds. I think
Woo-wee.
this is some good stuff. If you're a football fan, this is good stuff.
This is the highlight of the weekend, that's for sure.
Absolutely. I think so. Especially the second game.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that. So who do we got for the first game?
Who do we got? We got the Rams at Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of which, McCockner came out, and now he's a Brady.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Brady's the GOAT all of a sudden. I want to believe that he's being facetious. I want to believe that there's going to be "I told you so" or some crap. This is shocking development in the world of YouTube NFL
and Brady hate. Yeah, when you sent me that video, I was like, "No way!" I thought, when's it going to drop? And no, right. He apparently he's fed up after 7 years of hating.
Yeah, full mea culpa. Like he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT now. Okay,
dude, you're the only one that hated him more than me. Come on.
Yeah, God. Okay. On to Tampa Bay. What's the line, bro?
It is 3. Tampa is giving 3 to the LA Rams.
Yeah. Rams had a great game plan going against Arizona, and they executed very well. Their defensive line looked like what they were capable of when they got Von Miller. It's like, this is what we thought they would be with Donald and Miller. And you know, they were just a terror.
They did look really, really good.
Yeah. And including Stafford, he looked good on offense. You know, it was a good game. What do you got here?
So, look, I understand what LA's going up against. Tampa, they're a very good team. The defense is really good. They stopped the run very well.
Very well.
They seem to really step it up in the playoffs. As McCockner used to say, because of Brady's inspirational speech and stuff like that. Right. But he doesn't say that anymore, apparently. I understand that Tom Brady is going to get a lot of yards. He's going to throw it a lot. He's going to throw it around the yard. There's no way in hell that LA can win this game.
You mean by the yard, you mean like 2 years?
Literally by a yard.
Just
1 yard here, 1 yard there.
Gotcha.
But it will be left and right, so yeah. And there's no way that LA can win this. No way. None. Except I'm picking LA. They're going to beat Tampa Bay. And I believe that because they can rush with only 4. And typically in Tom Brady's career, those are the teams that can beat him. Right. Is if you can get pressure with just the straight up front, because you don't have to mix a lot of blitzes in and get burnt that way. So I'm going Rams. I really think they're gonna do something, and I believe Stafford will step up. That's just I think that they can make a turn this weekend and beat them.
I believe you to an extent. The 4-man rush does give him problems because you know exactly where he's going to be. Mm-hmm. The problem is you only have like 2 seconds to get there.
Sure.
So that's always a problem because, you know, he's not afraid to dink and dunk all day long. That's hard to defend. I just think Tampa's the deeper team. They've got a great front four them damn selves, you know, really good.
Yes.
Front four themselves. And I just have to go with history here. I just don't, congrats, Mazel Tov to Stafford for winning a playoff game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, but now we're deeper now, and everything just gets tighter and tighter the further you go along. We touched upon it last week. I'll reiterate now. The officiating gets different. OBJ had a good game last week. He got apparently $500,000 bonus for his work. It gets tougher now.
Yeah,
they can hold you for longer than they did. Illegal contact downfield, that's not going to happen. Everything gets tougher. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay because they're just the deeper, more experienced team. Yeah, so I'm going Tampa Bay.
I literally cannot disagree with you. They are a really good team, and so you're picking them to cover the 3, then, right?
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, it's going to be by a touchdown or more, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I for some reason I have this feeling that these are what this is one of the feel facts. I know Tom Brady struggles when the defensive front is really good and you don't have to send extra pressure. If and they have Jalen Ramsey who can press receivers, which is very important, obviously. You need to be able to press the receivers and then tighten up inside. And I think they have the talent to do so. Whether they do it or not, obviously you don't know. But I think they actually have the talent to pull that off. So,
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, look, the Giants beat them twice in the Super Bowl because they could get 4-man pressure.
Right.
That was everything. That meant everything. You can cover the back end, and your 4 guys can still get there in a reasonable amount of time. It's everything's huge.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be shocked. But yeah, I'm just going to go with the deeper team, man. I'm just going to go with the deeper team. I'm going to go with the. I'm not an Arians fan. I never have been. But now he's got a lot of experience in the playoffs, the Super Bowls, crap. So, he's kind of getting better at preparing his team. So, I mean, if he has to slap a guy upside the head to get him to,
What was that about, by the way?
You see, he got a $50,000 fine from the NFL.
He got knocked in the face by the player.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I can't believe that.
You can't do that. What are you doing?
Dude, you can't slap a grown man upside the head. You can't. You just can't. I mean, you can do a child. And you can punch him in the chest if you need to. But
you can Tyreek Hill this bitch. And the funny thing is, so, like, I didn't mind him saying, like, he can cuss and say, get the F off the field or whatever. That doesn't bother me. I don't care. Yeah, you can even do that. I don't care. Don't put your hands on another man. It doesn't. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
Unless you want repercussions. I mean, you put your hands on me, you're getting a hand back.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. And the guy he did it to, it's not like he's a rookie. He's been around the league, so I just don't understand that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad cool heads prevailed as far as the player, because.
Well, he's probably throwing off. Like, what?
I'd be upset myself. So I'm glad, nothing escalated beyond that. But I mean, that was wrong. That was wrong.
I mean, he literally, what it reminded me of looking at it. Remember when Buddy Ryan, who did he go after?
Yeah, dude. He went after Kevin Gilbride. Kevin Gilbride took the offensive coordinator.
Yeah. And because it kind of looked similar at, maybe that's an old man thing, when old men go after somebody, it looks awkward.
It does. I'm sorry, America. Yeah, when we old men go after you, it is going to get awkward. It is going to get awkward.
You don't move as fluidly. Yeah. So I just found that amazing, and especially from somebody like BA, because he's a player's coach, typically.
Allegedly. He'll throw you under a bus like a speed bump.
Of course. Of course. It's the NFL, man.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. We got another game.
Yep.
This is the game.
This is the game of the weekend.
In my mind, yeah. It's the one I think everyone wants to see.
Oh, yeah. This is colliding the big boys. Yeah. We got the Bills at the Chiefs. This is damn near a pick 'em. It's 1.5.
Yeah.
Chiefs giving 1.5.
That's a lot of respect to the Bills, man. A lot, right?
Hell yeah. Just considering what the Chiefs just did. Well, they did play like a team that didn't belong there.
Played a JV Pennsylvania team, man.
They did have a bye last week, but
pretty much.
The Bills, both teams looked really good last week. So
yeah. I mean, the Chiefs started out slow and then just did what everyone expected them to do, which was to crush the Steelers, right? I mean, eventually it came around. The Bills did not have a slow start, but
more slow finish.
Everyone got so excited about that performance, and I think with all that giddiness, about that performance, you fail to realize how historic that was. To every time you wanted to score, you scored a touchdown. That's not been done in the playoffs. It's been done in NFL history, not the playoffs. That was amazing. Is it repeatable? No. That's what we saw against the Patriots. That's a once in a lifetime kind of thing in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So
it will not happen again.
No, I mean, people got very, like, oh my God, this is what they're capable of. Of course, it's what they're capable of. Is it what they do, or is this a team that lost 9-6 to Jacksonville? Who knows? Who knows, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're going to find their level, but I think it's higher than what it was when they lost to Jacksonville. So I just think it's going to be a great competitive game. I think both teams are going to be in the 30s. But I'm going to go with Mahomes. I think the Chiefs are going to pull it out. But if there's a game they're going to lose, it's going to be this one. That's for sure.
Yeah. In my mind, this is a game they're going to lose, and the reason for me is they did have a bye basically last week with the Steelers, so they didn't really learn anything about themselves because they played the Steelers, right? So you may be feeling high about that, but they also had a slow start against a very crappy Steelers defense. I mean, punt, intercept, it was not a good start. And then, of course, they rolled. I don't believe the Bills are going to replicate what they did at home. However, they are going to score. And my thinking is I like the Bills' back end of their defense. Their safeties are the two best in the NFL. And I like that to contain the speed of Tyreek Hill and all that back end speed that the Chiefs have. So if Mahomes can be disciplined enough to check down like he kind of struggled to at times during the regular season,
right,
they'll be okay. But I know that frustrates him.
Yeah.
And I don't see him doing that, especially with the pressure of an offense on the other side that can score. Yeah. And I think the Chiefs are going to struggle with Josh Allen like everyone does. This is a big man coming at you who's not afraid to run and has got a cannon of an arm. He can throw that thing downfield. Diggs is an exceptional receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Bills, and I see them putting the pressure on the Chiefs early because the Chiefs all throughout this season have had slow starts, and I think that's
Yeah.
going to come and bite them a little bit.
Yeah, they tend to come out a little slow. Yeah.
Yeah, look,
And,
you know,
and they can usually make up for it because their offense is so explosive.
right. And against, mediocre teams, I think it's very easy for them. It just seems like, because of their recent history, they feel like they can score at will, like everything's given to them.
Right.
And, I'm sorry, life is not like that. If everything is given to me, I would be looking like Jimmy G, and my wife would still find me sexy. That's not the way, life's not fair.
Right.
Life's not fair. So, yeah,
True.
I don't see it. I don't see it, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be you agree it's gonna be kind of close though, right? Obviously, or you think like they're gonna pull away.
I think there's the possibility that it's a pull away, it's a blowout by the Bills. I think there's that distinct possibility if the Chiefs start pressing. But the fact is, even when the Chiefs press, they're very, very good. So I do think it's close because of that. But I think the Bills get an early lead and all the pressures on the Chiefs. That's what I feel.
Yeah, and
The weather's cool. It's going to be chilly there, but no inclement weather. So
yeah, I mean, two strong arm quarterbacks, that's not a big deal. I just feel like you said the Bills are going to put pressure on them because they can score and stuff like that. The inverse is true as well. So,
oh yeah,
I think Josh Allen could turn into, Josh Allen has those kind of games where he turns into a little reckless with the ball, so that could happen too because, there is pressure to score on Mahomes as well. So,
yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, look, especially if you're talking to Josh Allen of last year
yeah,
and the previous, we've seen it. We've seen it. This guy can make boneheaded mistakes.
right.
But I think right now he's got an offense that he's kind of comfortable in after a couple of years, and he seems to be in control of it. He could still do that, but I don't think we've really seen that out of him lately.
True.
So that's why I'm thinking no.
Yeah.
But
I'm just in my mind, I'm thinking that could creep up again.
yeah, I think it's an exciting matchup. I'm really looking forward to this game.
So excited, and it's not like it's. I think it's a 6:30 start, so like right in the middle day, and it's just gonna be hype. I'm just really excited for that one.
I can't wait to see what plans my wife has for us that coincide with that game. Shopping somewhere,
Ballet somewhere,
yeah, ballet. I don't know what she might have planned, but yeah, interesting to see. But no, I'm looking forward to this. I think this is one of the best games to look forward to in a long time. I mean,
yeah.
match wise, it's sexy. It's very
this one is as good as it's really gonna get. I mean, as far as like sexy matchup wise, it's a really good. Looks on paper like a really, really good game.
And also, I think it's showcased for kind of the future of the power structure of the AFC.
Yeah, I mean, true.
Right?
Yeah.
Young quarterbacks going at it earlier in their careers. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're going to be around for a while.
Yeah. And they're going to be very good. Yeah. Yeah. As long as Josh Allen quits running. Yeah. All right. I think we're done here.
Yeah. Didn't you have a shout out?
Oh, yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Our friend Carly Joe Jackson has a premiere tomorrow at 11 a.m. on her YouTube channel, Carly Joe Jackson, of a new song of hers. And I'm looking forward to hearing it. I got my reminder set. I suggest you check it out.
Yeah. Go Carly Joe.
Go Carly Joe. All right, man. We're done here.
Absolutely. Let's have a happy weekend. It's going to be great.